Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome to the Oversleeper. Yeah, I overslept again today, but actually today was on purpose. I just didn't feel like getting out of bed at 5. I got up at about 10 till 6. But anyway, I'm always like that. Are you guys like that? I mean, like, you know how if you've been working on a real detailed or stressful project that the next day you're kind of like worn out from it, because that's me. It'll take me a couple days to recover from doing 8 monster shark pouches because of all the details that were involved with the zipper and all the little steps. It's amazing. When I look at it, I've looked at it off and on through the days, and it's like the little steps that it takes to get something done is just amazing. I mean, because you look at it, I was like, oh, it's done in an hour. Not even close. But anyway, on with the show. Day 4 of my 30-day expedition scarf. We had a lovely day yesterday. It's probably in the with the wind chill factor, it was in the low 20s. So I was bundled up like crazy. But anyway, I put in a light brown yesterday to represent the brown shades of grass that are in the field. And there's a lot of weeds growing out there and stuff, so that matched nicely. And then we had a lovely blue sky until I was coming back. And that what drove me back was the sun suddenly went behind the cloud. Well, the sky went completely overcast. Here we had this beautiful blue. Next thing I knew, it was just all gray. The sun was just, going through frosted panes. And it was like, oh my gosh, shoot, I'm going back. And I'm glad I did because I was just freezing out there. But if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see pics of my adventures. That's where I post my pics at. And I'm Yobi1 on Instagram, Y-O-B as in boy, E-E-O-N-E. It's a playoff, obviously, of Obi-Wan Kenobi, so Yobi1. But you can follow me on Instagram. And what else? Oh, while I was out, I had on my big brown hat. Hold on. Come here. I had my hat, my this is made out of Lion brand, super bulky. And this thing is the only hat I want to wear when I'm out. And it's taken a ton of abuse. I mean, it's been snagged on stickers and me walking forward, and it's still hanging in there. And this was a very simple design that I did up, and all it is knitting in the back stitch, and it creates that cool ribbed look because of the back stitch, and it's so easy to just fold it up wherever you want it to fold up. So I absolutely love that. So I had that on along with my bankhead cowl, which this isn't a real bankhead cowl, okay, so to speak. Um, if you're a podcast aficionado, you probably know or might know about the Bakery Bears, which is the greatest podcast, knitting podcast out there. And if you love history, you know what I mean, because Dan and Kay take you around England, and they share the history with you. They had a whole series on James Harriet, which was fantastic. They had another series on Robin Hood. They had one on Finding Harry Potter. All these kind of great trips that you get to go on and learn the history of the kings and all these things that went on, and visiting castles and everything. So super, super cool. But anyway, she created, well, sort of like a combination of both of them, created what's called the Handbrake Cowl. And it has the pattern. You can get it on Ravelry, and the pattern it comes with 2 different patterns in it. You get the one for the cowl, and then you get one for the scarf. Well, I started doing I'd made the one on the cowl, which I did in Lion brand Woolies in cocoa, and I can't find it. I don't know where I've stuffed it, but anyway. So I thought, oh, let's do the scarf next. So I started doing the scarf, and then as I got going on the scarf, it was like, you know what? I really don't want to do the scarf. This is going to take forever because of trying to stay aware of the stitch changes and everything. And so I decided I just say the heck with it. I would make the other end match and put the garter stitches at the end, and then I just sew the two together. Works like a charm. Bada bing, bada bing, bada boom. I've got a cowl. So that, ta-da, is what I was wearing yesterday, and I had it pulled up over my face like a bandit to attempt to stay warm, because when you're out in the field, there's no blocking that breeze, buddy. You're a goner. So anyway, so that's what I was wearing. So if you want the pattern, it's by Kay Jones of the Bakery Bears, and you can get it on Ravelry. Oh, got something in my eye. You can pick it up on Ravelry. Let's see, I've showed you that. I've showed you this. Oh, and one other thing I wanted to show you this morning is how much I hate black. I got suckered in to making a black hat for my middle nephew. I hate black, Tim. I really do, and I'll never make another one. But he has like an extra large head or something. Well, what's his head? It's a 23. So that means you knock 2 inches off and you're making for 21 inch. But either way, for the 21 inch, this sucker's taking forever. Because he wants a folding brim, which means rather than do an inch and 3/4, you're going to have to do like 4 inches in order to have a decent brim to it. But thankfully, he just wanted a basic hat. I'm like a ½ inch away from finally getting to do the crown, begin decreasing and do the crown and finish off. And then I can get on to the other, oh goodness, the other stuff I've got on the list that has to be made yet, and they all have to be done by next week. I've got 3 more hats after this, and one I've just set myself up with it because it's for my great niece, Gracie, and I want to put the glow-in-the-dark beads on it. So I still want to do up another swatch and do a little test on it because it's being knit in the round, and I'm trying to get the beads to stay in the front and not take as long to do it, but we'll see. Because I'm still new at knitting with beads. This is a new skill I'm trying to develop and get faster at in the process. So anyway, so that's it for today. I won't be doing a how to sell on Etsy video this morning. I'll probably be working on that later this afternoon. It will go up today for sure, but I just don't have time this morning because I need to get this done and I need to get on with making an order for fingerless mitts. So anyway, I'll get to that later because usually to do these videos in the morning takes time. And so anyways, I just don't have it right now. So anyways, I will get that video up later today. But meanwhile, happy knitting. Catch you later.